What it do, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am so excited to finally bring you guys another collection video that I've been promising for so long. In today's collection video, as you can see by what's on my desk, we're going to be talking about my perfume collection. I have a very wide range of perfumes going from designer, I have a couple of drugstore, all the way to niche or indie, and yeah, I have a plethora of different brands, all of that stuff. I will be doing my absolute best to have timestamps so you can see all of the brands. I cannot link all of these just because of the quantity that I literally have, but I will be talking about the scents and giving you guys the best description that I can, just in case you are interested in one particular scent that I showcase and you want to know how I enjoy it and what I smell or kind of feel when I wear them. So hopefully this is a very enjoyable video for you guys. I'm going to do my absolute best to organize it, and yeah, let's just dive right on in. Okay, so on the screen right now, you guys can see my whole travel size collection of perfumes. I have quite the range, and what I ended up doing towards kind of the end period of last year was sticking to buying travel sizes of any perfume that I was interested in, and if I finished it in what I felt was kind of a normal or a okay manner, then I would go ahead and buy the full size based on how I enjoyed the bottle throughout the travel size that I had. So over here, these are all from one brand that I never can remember their name. Always drives me crazy. Oh, I can see the brand, but I can never think of their name. Anyways, I will have it on the screen. This is all of their scents. I did a whole video on them, so in case you are interested, I would highly recommend you checking out that video. I don't want to go too far into this collection just because of how many there is and how many perfumes I have that I have not talked about on my channel, but I strongly recommend that if you are interested in, I think it's Rouge. They did the video game inspired palettes. I can't think of the name. I really can't. But anyways, if you're interested in any of these scents from them, I got their whole collection at the time. I believe they were doing 30% off. So I would always recommend waiting until that kind of version of a sale to get either these travel sizes or a fuller size from them. I always recommend a deal. But anyways, this is them. I like them. I'm not gonna lie. I have kept them in their little baggies because I knew I'd forget the names of each individual scent, and then, you know, I would just forget. So this is the first time I've taken them out of the baggies. I will probably put them in my actual travel perfume collection like section now and get more use out of them coming forward. The last kind of oddball out I believe in this collection is this one, and this is a perfume oil. This is the Cocoa Musk scent, and it's by, I believe, Rehab. I've already gone through the perfume that I picked up from Amazon. I accidentally picked up this version prior and I was very disappointed, but I do know that oils last longer than perfumes, especially during the winter months. I don't historically get a lot of use out of this, but this is currently in my project pan, so my goal is to finish this up. This does have a nice kind of chocolate scent, but this is more of a vanilla musky scent in my opinion with a splash of chocolate. I do recommend this scent. Whether you want the oil, the spray is really contingent on how you prefer to apply your perfume or your fragrance, but yeah, really good scent. This is something that I got from one of the sampler sets when Sephora was still doing them a lot in an affordable manner, and I was still purchasing them. To be quite honest, I have not opened this because I know that Atelier Cologne is no longer sold in the United States, and that's where I live, and I didn't want to kind of be really excited or love this scent. So this will probably be the next scent that goes into my project pan just to get rid of it because I don't need it, and I will know that I can kind of get my enjoyment of it now before it turns and just move on. I have a lot of orangey kind of scents. I'm sure this one is great. I've not had any negative thoughts on any of these scents, but I don't need to keep it. So this will be leaving in my collection very, very soon. This is What About Pop. This was a scent that a lot of people were talking about. This is from the House of Oud, I want to say is the name of the brand. And this was a scent that a lot of people were raving about last year when I was really into my fragrance channels and just building my fragrance collection in general. I think this is fine. It is like a vanilla foodie gourmand scent. I now can kind of justify that I'm not a huge gourmand perfume wearer, so that's probably why I don't get the full like essence and the joy out of this perfume, but it is a travel size that I picked up. I will be going through it because I do want to get use out of it, but definitely not something that I'm personally going to go ahead and purchase a full size of. A couple of years ago, I bought the trio pack of these Tom Ford Rose scents. It was Rose Amalfi, Rose de Russia, and Rose de China, if I remember correctly. And this is Rose de Russia. Basically, I'm not saying it the way that it's spelled, but it's Rose de Russia. And this was the last one. I thought this was going to be the one that I loved the most, and I really didn't. I really preferred Rose de Amalfi and Rose de China. You'll see that in what will be full sizes in just a minute. But yeah, this is the last one left. It is a very darker scent. I would say this is a little bit more masculine presenting. So if you're into that, this would probably be the scent out of this collection to pick up. I was able to pick up a really good price on some of them from discounters, so that's where I'd recommend it. And yeah, I mean, eventually I'm sure I will get use out of this. It's just not been a priority, and I'll just put it back in the amplifier that I got from that set, and yeah, it's good to go there. One of the last kind of smaller scents that I have from Bath & Body Works is the After Dark. Between me and my nephew, we've gone through the other two that I had, and this is the last one. I think this is fine, but there's a reason that, once again, this is the last one. I will probably not pick up the full size, at least not for me personally. If he wants it, I'll probably give it to him. I have been slowly kind of giving him certain scents just so that he has something. I know what it was like to be a teenager and to want scents. So if I have something that he enjoys and I'm not bothered by it, I give it to him. This is a nice, like I said, semi-masculine presenting, but if you are a female that likes darker scents, I do think that this is something that you can pull off if you are interested. The one Kayali scent that I still have in this smaller size is the Vanilla Royale. And this is like sugared patchouli. So a lot of people were really interested in this. And I believe this does have a vanilla base to it. It is very, very interesting. It is not what I expected, as a lot of people said, to kind of be ready for once you get this scent, but it is enjoyable. Is it something that I think I'm gonna get a full size out of their whole collection? No. I enjoy quite a bit of their collection, and I've slowly been piecemealing, kind of picking up scents from them, but this is not one that I will be picking up full size. I will get my use out of it in this size, probably once again in that same project pan that I've been finishing my travel size perfumes. But once that's done, I will just, you know, repurchase other scents from their collection that I enjoy more. I picked up one scent from Billie Eilish, and this is Eilish Volume 2. I had smelled the first one, and it just kind of smelled cookie cutter to me. I didn't feel like it had any real substance or uniqueness to it. So I was too lazy, honestly, to go to Ulta. So I picked this up online, and this is very, very dark. It is completely the opposite. I would say, once again, this is more male presenting than I would have expected, and it's quite dark for a perfume. Not something that I love. Once again, this is another one I would not feel sad to lose in my collection, but it is still here. So while it is here, I will hopefully get to it eventually and get some use out of it. This is a scent from a newer brand that came to Sephora, I want to say last year, and that's Queen and Monsters, and this is their Henry Rose Eau de Parfum. I actually really like this scent. It's a really, really nice scent. I went through a period where I believe I was in a different state and I was able to smell so many more scents because that particular Sephora that I was at just had a wider range. I really do like this brand. I believe there's a couple other scents that I actually want to try from them, but I just don't reach for my travel sizes a lot. So that's another reason why I'm putting these in that project pan, just to get through them, to remind me of the scents that I enjoy and to get my money's worth. So this is definitely one that I would enjoy and recommend to those who like fruity, kind of rosier scents. This is really nice. I do believe this again has some vanilla in there, and it's really good scent. Another scent that is in my project pan is Ellis Brooklyn's Sunfruit. This is a scent that I think in the niche world has kind of been done again and again. So is this very unique? No. I do enjoy it though, which is why I've kept it in my collection for as long as I have. This is currently in my project pan, and I look forward to finishing it as we continue to get into the warmer months, and this will be the perfect scent to wear during those months. I have another Ellis Brooklyn, so let's just go ahead and get that one out of the way. This is Vanilla Milk, and just as a lot of people, this just does not work for my nose. I just don't particularly enjoy it. It's very, very weird, funky scent. They went for something unique and they got it, and it's just not something that I enjoy. I've been avoiding this scent as well. Hopefully somebody will come and take it off my hands eventually, but just not a preferred scent for me. I have two replica scents that are still in the travel size. One is On the Date and the other one is Matcha Meditation. I was really excited for On the Date because the visuals on this and just the aesthetic I thought would be perfect for me. I believe they had visuals of like some form of floral, maybe rose, and some vanilla in there, along with, I want to say, like some form of champagne or some form of like alcohol in this as well. This was not a scent that I enjoyed, at least when I sampled it and tried it initially. I hope that, once it's sat here and been able to kind of really come onto its own in this bottle, maybe I will enjoy it more. But on initial application, I really did not like this. In contrast, this was one that I had to stop myself from going through so quickly. Once again, this is Matcha Meditation from Replica. This smells so, so good in my opinion. Of course, it has matcha in there. There's vanilla in there, or tonka bean. It might actually be tonka bean for this one. And it's so good. It smells so sweet, so fresh. I absolutely love this scent. This is definitely one of the replica scents that I think is truly worth it to get a bigger size. And hopefully in the future, I can justify that. Right now, not so much. If you see my collection, which you will be, you'll see I just can't justify getting a lot of more scents, but this is definitely one that I will want to pick up in the future. Two more travel sizes and we can go into the full size scents. This is Dedcool number 1. I don't remember the name of the scent, but this is another one that I remember really enjoying and having to tell myself to kind of chill out on. It's so, so good. I enjoy the kind of aesthetic and vibes of this brand as well. And once again, once I finish this, I can see myself picking up a full size. Last is this one, another brand that came to Sephora and I wanted to try. This is Maker's Wild. This literally smells like a floral garden or kind of area, like those floral places where there's just a bunch of flowers everywhere. It smells like that in a bottle. It smells so interesting. Smells exactly like spring, and for that I really enjoyed this scent. But this is one that I feel like I can kind of only reach for in that kind of period of time, which in the US we're getting to right about now. So this is definitely something, once again, I can see me putting in that project pan or just naturally reaching for now that we're in kind of getting towards the warmer months. So those are all my travel scents. Let me get through some scents that I already have on my desk, and yeah, we'll just go that way. Okay, so keeping it going, I'm going to try to group all of my scents from respective brands together so that it's easy for you guys. Let's go ahead and start off in this corner, which is the Tom Ford corner. I told you guys that I really enjoyed my trio pack, but I preferred these two scents, which is Rose de China and Rose de Amalfi. So I got them in bigger sizes. This one I was able to get from a discount center for a really affordable price for this size, so I scooped it up immediately. I'm still so happy with that purchase. As you can see, I haven't gotten a lot of use out of it, but that's because I've been trying to get through other scents prior to kind of diving into this one. Additionally, I got this Rose de China. I believe I like renewed something to get this size, but I don't remember paying full price or really anything for this particular bottle. That said, like I said, these are the two from this series that I really enjoyed. At one point, Tom Ford was one of my favorite brands, which reminds me, I'm pretty sure I have more scents from them, but that is no longer the case. Let me triple check because I'm pretty sure I have at least one or two more scents from Tom Ford. And I found them. So the next two that I have from Tom Ford is Lost Cherry. A lot of people rave about this scent and I understand why, but for me, the cost per amount of juice that you get, it's just not worth it. And I also prefer a different cherry scented note perfume over this one. So once I finish this, it's not one that I plan to repurchase, but I am happy that I was able to pick it up at the moment and, you know, have it in my collection for the time that I'm going to have it there. And then the last one that I have is Tom Ford Ombre Leather. This is very much a unisex scent, although it is kind of leaning towards the masculine range. I definitely think that it's something you can get away with. I enjoy wearing this closer in the winter where it's like really, really cold and this just cuts that cold a little bit. That's how I prefer to wear this. And yeah, I really enjoy this scent. So those are my Tom Ford scents. I only have two from Philosophy, and these are two that I think are really worth it if you are interested. So this one is Vanilla Fig, and as it suggests, it is something that is very sweet vanilla with some fig in there. I think this is a great scent for the day. You could also wear this kind of to calm down, but I think this is a really good kind of spring summer scent. It's a lot of juice in this particular bottle. I got a 4 fluid ounce for not that expensive. I believe I got this from Walmart. I'm really happy I picked it up. Highly recommend. The other scent is one that I'm keeping in the packaging because I know I will fly through it again instead of using some scents that I just don't like nearly as much. But this is a repurchased scent for me, and this is Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere from Philosophy. I flew through the body cream and through the spray. This is a very kind of creamy, warm cashmere vanilla-y scent. Absolutely love it. I highly recommend. If you can get a bigger size than this 2 fluid ounce, I would highly recommend. This was just the only size available, and I want to always have this scent in my collection. I really enjoy it. Next, shall we? So first one here is the Marc Jacobs Ever So Fresh. This is actually currently in my project pan, and I've been slowly getting more use out of it as we get to warmer months. This is a nice kind of easy vanilla floral scent. Pretty much like all of the Marc Jacobs scents. I enjoy it. It's nice. It's not something I think I need to have long term, which is why I put it in that project pan. Additionally, I just want to say I got all of these third party. I didn't buy full price for any of them. So if you are interested in these, highly recommend you shopping around if you feel comfortable. This is Marc Jacobs Oh So Intense. I believe this is the newest of the 3 that I picked up, and this is really nice. I do enjoy it once again, but I just find that Marc Jacobs scents aren't ones that I feel that need to stay in my collection long term. So this is definitely another one that I can see me throwing into a project pan to kind of just slowly get through. And then the last floral scent that I have from Marc Jacobs is Daisy Love. This, as you can see, is the biggest bottle. I believe this is a 3 ounce. Yeah, 3.4 ounce, and this is good again. Very sweet, warm, Beautiful floral scent, but once again, not something I really need. This will probably be the last of the 3 that I keep for a longer period of time, but I think eventually I will work on finishing this up quicker than maybe some other scents that I want to hold on to for a longer period of time. The last brand that I have here right now is this brand, and this is Etat Libre d'Orange. I can never say the name. I apologize. I know I butchered it. But these are 2 scents that I highly recommend. One that I get a lot of compliments every time I wear it is I Am Trash. It sounds crazy, but they basically take trash, fruity trash and like some woodsy notes, and they make this scent, and it smells absolutely great. This is a scent that I think you can wear all year round, not one that I think you really need to particularly wear during the spring or the summer, but it's great, absolutely great. This is a smaller bottle. I want to say maybe 1 fluid ounce. Yep, 1.6. It's absolutely great. If I ever get through this, I definitely can see me purchasing it full for a bigger size, similar to this, if not even a bigger size than this one. And this is You or Someone Like You. I believe this is more orange based, but this is another kind of sweetie vanilla scent. I really do like this one, and once again, I do recommend it. Continuing on with another rotation of scents, let's start off with Skylar. Skylar is a brand that is very popular with like Gen X and Gen Z, and they have very clean kind of aesthetic bottles, but also scents as well. I have a variety of scents here. This one is Salt Air, which is their take on Juliette Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. I think it's really nice. Just a little bit of salty kind of tone to it. I really enjoy it. I think this is something that can stay long term in my collection, and I will eventually use up, you know, just by wearing it to the gym, wearing it to go do errands or whatever have you. So definitely something that I will keep long term. One that is currently in my project pan, and I'm really happy about that fact, because there's something about this scent that no longer satisfies my nose, if you will, is Honeysuckle Dream. And this, as it states, is a honeysuckle scent. I believe there is some vanilla in this as well. There's just something that I just don't appreciate about this scent anymore. So once I am finished with this, this is one that I will not repurchase. And I do want to say Skylar is one of those brands, once again, you can definitely get on a discount. They always have 30% off sales, which is how I picked up this baby. And this is Indigo Valley. I really like this one. This one has like blueberry or something in there. I believe they also have some vanilla in this as well. And this is a scent that I really enjoy. It's very unique to the brand and to my collection. So long term, this is definitely something that's going to last. I want to say I went through a travel size before I picked this up. So I was solidified in my decision to buy this one. So those are my Skylar perfumes. I've also slowly built up a Bath & Body Works collection. I don't go to Bath & Body Works nearly as much as I did in 2023 this year, which I'm very happy about. I got so much. I want to kind of use what I have. And then maybe next year I will kind of be more focused on moderation when I eventually allow myself back into the store. I have 2 kind of more springy scents. One is Poppy. This is a really interesting floral. It's beautiful. It's bright. I think it's great for the spring and summer. I would recommend it, although when it comes to Bath & Body Works, they don't tend to keep scents in their collection for a very long period of time. And I want to say this was one of those scents that got discontinued after I picked it up. So I'm not sure you can pick it up, but I would recommend it if you can get your hands on it. This is Gingham Vibrant. I believe this is one of the ginghams that they came out with last year that they discontinued because it was not as loved as some others. I really think this is great. This is a floral take on it, but it's not pungent. I just feel like it's a really nice kind of even scent throughout. It is one that I have, I believe, in kind of all of the arrangement of things that Bath & Body Works sells. So eventually I do think that I will get through this one. And lastly, I have Cocoa Paradise, and this is my favorite by far. Cocoa Paradise is a warm coconut vanilla kind of cashmere type scent. It's very calming, very relaxing. I absolutely love this scent. I have raved about this scent since I initially picked it up, and I will not stop. It's really, really great. I highly recommend it. And Bath & Body Works scents aren't that expensive, especially if you get them during SAS when they go on sale. Highly, highly recommend that. The last brand I have available right now is Narcisco Rodriguez. This is a brand that I just really fell for. I really enjoy their stuff, although I do tend to prefer their Eau de Parfums to their toilettes, I believe. Or am I going backwards again? I do tend to do that. No, it's the other way around. I prefer their toilettes to their perfumes. So this is the collection that I have acquired thus far. And this is the For Her. So this is the original. It's really, really great. Kind of clean, musky scent. Absolutely love this scent. I've already gone through a travel size, and I believe I had another version of this prior to this. This is one of those scents that I will always have in my collection, similar to Philosophy's Warm Cream Cashmere. It's just one of those favorites for me. Another one that I really like is her Fleur Musk, or his Fleur Musk. And this again is the toilette version. This definitely has a more floral component to it, which makes it feel like it's more appropriate for spring and summer. But otherwise, very similar to the For Her. And then this one is one that I recently picked up. I believe they call this, yeah, this is the Eau de Parfum Rouge. I just really wanted to try all of their scents in this range because I've really enjoyed them. And this one really smells like it has more of a warmer take to it. I can't put my nose on what that red ingredient is to make it feel that way, but it really is nice. It might be some form of rose, but I really do like this as well. There's so many more from the range that I do want to kind of eventually get my nose on. I just have stopped kind of collecting perfumes because of the quantity that I have, and I really want to get through some of these. So anyways, let's keep going with some more scents. Okay, so let's get some of these bigger bottles out of the way. First, we have here this Ariana Grande Cloud 2.0. I was not a huge fan of Cloud, and although some people say they don't smell a huge difference between Cloud and Cloud 2.0, I do, which is why I picked this one up. This is a really interesting take on Baccarat Rouge, as we all know. I like it. It's nice. It's one that I don't feel bad about spraying overly a lot. I try to save my Baccarat Rouge for really important days, so this is kind of the one that I will overly spray on days where I just want that vibe, but I don't want to use that particular scent. So that's Cloud 2.0. Then I have this one. This is Ariana Grande's, I believe, Rim. And this is a really interesting one. I know some people get pickle from this. I just get a really interesting kind of floral take on her scents overall. I really like this. It is quite strong, but I enjoy it, and I just got a small bottle because that's all I wanted. I don't think I will kind of repurchase this just based on where I've kind of leaned towards when it comes to my scents overall and just my collection desires when it comes to perfumes, but I do enjoy having this, and I will enjoy kind of getting my use out of this one. Lastly, for what I have left from Ariana Grande is this one, and this is Ariana's oh, what is this? I don't remember. Mod Pink, I believe that's what the name is. This was one of the two that I picked up. Of course, I did pick up Mod Cloud, I want to say, or the white packaged one. I've already completely finished that one, and I just never got around to repurchasing, although that is my favorite between the two. This is definitely more of a floral take on it, and so that's why I didn't finish it, because I think at the time she released them during winter. Hopefully I'll get some good use out of this one, but I really do like it. I hate the bottle though. You can't really get the full use of the juice because of how the sprayer is in here. But either way, nice products. Am I going to potentially repurchase? Maybe Cloud 2.0 and Mod Vanilla, but the other two probably not. Let's get some other cheapies out the way. This is from Mix Bar. So this is Sparkling Hibiscus, a very unique scent. I don't have a lot of kind of unique floral takes, but this is very unique. I really enjoy it. I don't get a lot of use out of it, but when I want something like this, I will reach for it. So that's why I picked it up. I think this is only about $20, so I don't feel bad that it's just kind of sitting in my collection. One that I'm actually almost done with, I just kind of forgot about for a little while, but I don't have much left in it, is Cloud Musk. I get a lot of use out of these more musky scents, and so that's why I was able to run through this. I will probably aim to finish this up in the next month or so, just because there's no reason for it to be using so much room in my collection when I can get rid of it very quickly. I really enjoy this. As it states, it's just a very clean musky scent, very affordable. If you're somebody who doesn't know if you like musk, I definitely would recommend you trying this one first before you get into other versions that are more expensive, but I do really enjoy this one. So this is a brand that I believe is still available at Sephora, although my attention to Sephora's brands is no longer what it used to be. So this is Invisible Post. This is a very unique scent, and I believe, yep, the fragrance notes are on the back. So this is Petitgreen Tangerine, Green Fig, Black Currant, Cinnamon, Sandalwood, Virginia Cedarwood, and Tonka Bean. And to my nose, what I really get is that Petitgreen is definitely forward focusing with that green fig and the sandalwood and tonka bean. Those are the notes that I always pick up when I smell this. I think this is just a very unique scent, which is why I wanted to go ahead and pick up the full size. I did go through a travel size, and now I'm working on this one. And yeah, very happy to have it. The other one that I picked up is more of a summer scent from the brand, and that's Capri. And this has a lot of notes. I'm not going to go through the whole list, but I really do pick up on the orange from this and the ylang ylang, and then also the musk. Those are the three scents that I really pick up in my nose when I smell this. It's just a very, very forward presenting orange scent with some musk at the end once it's sat on your skin for a little while. Definitely something that I recommend if you want something a little bit more unique for the summer period, instead of like all of these more traditional kind of summer sunscreen scents. Let's go with this one, and this is a really, really unique brand. It's called Imaginary Authors, and these are two unique scents that I was able to get my nose on and try through sample sizes and travel sizes, and then ultimately pick up. So this one is Yesterday Haze, and this has the scents, as you can see back here, of fig, tonka bean, tree bark, and all of that. And they always have like an imaginary scent, which is the orchid bark. This smells so unique and interesting. I flew through this sample, and as I said, some of these more favorite scents that I've now repurchased, I'm trying to kind of hold on a little bit longer to get through some of these other scents that I know I won't want to repurchase, so I can just kind of have a collection that I really, really enjoy long term, which, you know, debatably is not the best thing, but that's what I'm doing. So there is that. But this is a really good scent. I highly recommend this brand as well. And this is Sun Drunk, and this is one of the scents that I will reach for in the summer when I want something that has a hint of that sunscreen smell, but something totally unique. So this has neroli, rhubarb, honeysuckle, rose water, and orange zest. And the honeysuckle in this does not irritate my nose. This one, I find that the neroli kind of offsets that honeysuckle just enough that it just does not, it's not as appalling. I absolutely love this one. Super unique. Highly recommend if you want a unique brand overall. Imaginary Authors is truly that. Then we have these bombshells. These are both by Killian scents. Of course, I unfortunately have the reformulated version, but I enjoy it, so I'm not really mad at it. I've definitely gotten a nice little dent in it, but then you realize how expensive this is, and I kind of want to save it for a little bit longer. So I've not really been reaching for it recently, but this is a really good scent, an easy scent for me to reach for and know that I'm going to enjoy it. Love by Killian. This one is Love Don't Be Shy, but this is their special edition that they came out with in 2023. I'm not sure if this is still available, and this is a darker kind of oudier version. I definitely think that this is an interesting take. Is this something that I think is a must-have? No, but I think that this is something I will enjoy wearing at night in the summer on date nights, and that's not something I have happen a lot for me, so this will probably be sitting for some time. But I definitely think this is kind of like an Arabian night type situation in a bottle, and I really love that. I just don't have many occasions in which I can, you know, wear this type of scent. Okay, keeping it going, I actually found 2 more samples, so I'm going to talk about those, and then I have some one-offs from brands, so I want to kind of get those out the way. This is Vanilla Musk, another fragrance oil. This is a musk though, and an oil that I have actually gotten quite a bit of use out of. I just prefer the scent. It's a great scent in my opinion, great for layering in the winter if you are somebody who prefers to use an oil instead of a lotion, or you just like oils in general. This is a fantastic scent, and I picked this up from Ulta. Another one is Good Girl Gone Bad. I was able to get this in my order for that special edition 2023. If you order from the By Killian website, they actually send you samples. So this was what they sent me. I think this is nice. You know, this is one of those scents that I will get use out of. Is this something that I think I'm going to buy full price? I don't think so, but I'm happy that I was able to sample and try this one in the comfort of my home. Let's run through these scents. Rose Jam is a scent that is very, very sweet. It's like sickly sweet vanilla with rose in it, but it's so great. And I really enjoyed it, smelling it. Not to be weird, but a former coworker had this on. I fell in love, and I knew I was going to pick it up, and I did. So I'm really happy to have it in my collection. This is definitely an easy kind of throw in your beach bag or in a travel bag or something. Really happy to have this one. One that honestly I don't particularly like, but I have it, is this from Revolution, and this is their Passion de Toilette. If I had like a niece or a younger cousin or something, this would easily be given to them. It's not a preferred scent of mine. I actually had some friends recently ask for perfumes, so maybe I'll throw this in one of their packages. I don't particularly like this scent, and why not give it to them if this is like right or farther up their alley than it is mine. This is my repurchase from Fenty's Eau de Parfum. I absolutely love this scent. That's why I picked up a full size. It's definitely one of those scents that took a little while to grow on me, but once it did, it was a love, and that's why I repurchased it. I was able to get this 30% off. The only reason I have not opened it is because I have so many perfumes opened, and if you did not know, perfumes do have a shelf life where they will turn, and if you have them exposed to the sun, they will turn quicker. So I wanted to keep this in the bottle without spraying it so that air does not get in there and it does not start to turn while I get through some of these scents that I'm not as in love with. So that was my goal here, just in case you were wondering, but it will eventually be opened. I just have, you know, a couple of perfumes that I want to get through first. This is an interesting one. This is Initio's Aphrodisiac, and I was really excited to pick this up. This is a scent that so many people have raved about, saying that it's great. And although I definitely think that it is a good scent, I don't know if I'm in love with this scent. But because of the price on this baby, I've got to keep it for a little bit longer, really test it out, especially during different temperatures, and see if maybe it was the temperature in which I was trying it that I'm not in love with it. So this, I'm still undecided on. Hopefully in the future, I will have a better opinion on this baby if I ever do another perfume collection video. I have this Guerlain perfume, and this is Orange Celil. This is quite a few years back that I picked this one up, and I absolutely love this. This is a beautiful kind of orange sickle, but sophisticated version. I got through a lot of this in that first summer, and then I was just kind of trying to hold this so that I didn't get through it too quickly. I hope to kind of get some more use out of it coming soon, but yeah, really, really great scent. This is a Valentino scent. I believe this has like a banana note. Yeah, this has like a banana note, but it has like the Valentino DNA to it. It's really unique and interesting. It's not as unique as it was when I picked it up for my collection. I do have some more unique banana noted scents, so I may try to aim to kind of get through this as well this upcoming seasons, but so far it's here. It's enjoyable. Not something that I will repurchase, but it's here. A very unique one is this Jimmy Choo Viva la Juicy Sucre. And if I remember correctly, I was really interested in this one because this not only has vanilla and the normal Juicy Couture DNA, but this has like whipped cream in there. Yeah, and this really has that vibe to it. I really enjoy it. Is this something that I think you really have to pick up? Maybe not so much. I just enjoy it, and that's why it's been in my collection for as long as it has. Okay, so this is one I did not realize. I guess because the bottle shape was slightly different, I just didn't associate it with Bath & Body Works. But this is my Whiskey Reserve. I absolutely love this. I wear this during the colder months. It's great. I'm sure eventually my nephew will swipe this from me, but until then, I'm holding on to it for dear life. It's really, really great though. I really like it. My last Jo Malone that I've been able to keep in my collection and out of the reach of my mom is this baby right here. And this is Wood Sage and Sea Salt. This is my favorite scent from them thus far. It's really, really nice. Very calming, easygoing scent. It's kind of, I would say, their version of a musky scent. I really enjoy it. And I don't have much left. Actually, that's a lie. I have one more scent from them. But yeah, this is my normal, like my scent from them in their normal collection that I absolutely love. And I could actually see me getting a bigger size just to have on hand from them, but you know, I wouldn't rush to pick this up because this is always available. It's not a limited edition. But the one that really blew my socks off this last year, along with so many other people, is Ginger Biscuit. It literally smells like the holidays in a bottle, specifically gingerbread men. I really love this scent. It has vanilla in it, so even though yes, you get that ginger initially with that bready note as well, the vanilla really holds on long term. And yeah, this is definitely a favorite. This is one that I'm definitely gonna baby. I don't want to finish it prior to potentially having a backup, and that's something for me to really say because I don't really do backups when it comes to perfumes, but this is such a unique and just beloved scent right now in my collection that I might get a backup for it. Okay, truly, I'm pretty sure that these are all one-offs, so let's continue on with the one-offs. I do have Too Faced's Better Than Sex perfume. I picked this up as a celebration to something that I had to go on in my personal life, and for that, I will have fond memories on this scent. Outside of that, I wouldn't say that there's anything really to write home about. It is slightly unique, but it's nothing like groundbreaking when I compare it to my more niche scents. So once I finish this, I'll probably keep the bottle just to keep those memories. But, you know, I don't think I'll repurchase this scent. This is the only Britney Spears scent that I have. And this is Fantasy. This is Fantasy. I don't know which version of Fantasy it is. It might be the original. I genuinely don't know. I like it. I think it's a really nice scent. I went through a period where I was going through kind of buying older scents from a website, and this was one of the ones that I picked up. It's really nice. Will I find that I need to keep this in my collection long term? Not so much, but I was able to get it for a really affordable price. So I will definitely kind of get use out of that prior to potentially some of these more expensive ones that I want to savor. Another extremely unique scent that I have in my collection is this Mancera, I'm sorry, Lemon Mint Oud. So unique. It really smells like lemon mint with some oud in there. I absolutely love this one. This is one that I think you can get use out of all year round, although in the really hot months it might be too it might be just too much for your nose, and you might just like feel like you're choking. So I would recommend closer to the colder months, but really, really good, unique scent that I would recommend. I have Commodities Magnolia, and this is the scent that I reach for when it's raining. It just smells like watered down floral with some vanilla in it, and that's why I reach for it in the rain. I just think the rain kind of really helps to intensify that, and I think it's really, really nice. So yeah, I really like this scent. This is something I will keep. I don't believe they still have this available. I want to say I got this from TJ Maxx. This is Banana from L'Artisan Parfum. I probably butchered the name on that, but if you know, you know. This is a very niche house, and this is a very niche banana scent. What makes this so unique is that this has every part of the banana pretty much represented in this particular perfume. So you have the banana rind, you have a sweeter version of banana, you have a savory. It's a really unique scent. This is why I was saying that Valentino scent isn't something that I think is so unique anymore, because this is the unique banana scent that I need in my collection. I probably will never get another banana scent. This was truly expensive, as is quite a few of these perfumes. And this is just going to be the one that I think I'll get a lot of use out of moving forward. And lastly here we have Encore Noire La Extreme. This is one that I picked up when I was once again really into watching my perfume YouTubers, and it has a it has a masculinity-ness to it, but it is definitely unisex in my opinion. And it's really, really nice. It's extremely affordable. I want to say I didn't pay more than $20 for this. And this is, I want to say, a 3 fluid ounce. Yeah, 3.3 fluid ounce. So you really get a lot of juice for your money. And that's why I kind of went a little ham on the sites that I did originally, because I just wanted to try so many things at an affordable rate, and this is definitely it. Once again, this is another one that I can see my nephew potentially swiping from me in the future, although I do really enjoy this and I would love to keep this. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So I thought I didn't have this anymore. I don't know why I thought I gave this away, but clearly I didn't. This is my Tom Ford Eau de Soleil Blanc. This is pretty much sunshine in the bottle. It's great. I've had this for years. I really do need to get through this. It's been sitting in my collection for some time. I do truly enjoy it, but at this point, like I said, Tom Ford is no longer my favorite brand, and I don't find this as unique as I once did. So I do want to get through this. My bad for not having it in that section with the other Tom Ford scents. I just overlooked it. Okay, so we have my Burberry scent, and this is Burberry Eau de Parfum. This is my strawberry scent. Once again, another scent that I get a lot of compliments on when I wear it. This is a really beautiful strawberry forward vanilla scent. Absolutely love it. Like I said, I get a lot of compliments, so this will be probably another one that I keep in my collection long term. I enjoy wearing it. I've gotten a good amount of use, but I still have so much left, and this is something that I got third party, so I did not pay full price, which I always love. A favorite that I love to reach for on certain days is Pacific Lime from Atelier Cologne. I was able to scoop this prior to them leaving the United States, and this is a very unique scent. It's limey as it suggests. I would love to get like a lime scent that is easily accessible, although I have like this lemon mint and some other unique ones. So do I need it? No, but I would like to have something to potentially replace this in the future. This is another one that I will wear kind of when I want a musky kind of scent, but uniquely Pacific Lime. It's really easy to wear. I definitely think I can wear this on a vacation. It would be perfect. So yeah, this is Pacific Lime. I only have one YSL scent, and this is Black Opium. I believe this is the original version. I got this after being reminded how good this smells. I know a lot of people have qualms about it, but I think this is a really nice scent. I was able to get this for free for redeeming with a coupon, and I really like it. I haven't gotten significant use out of it since I've had it, but I have worn it a couple of days here and there. I have Giorgio Armani's My Way, which is a scent that at the time I thought was really revolutionary, really interesting. Not so much though. As you can see, a lot of these designer scents that at one point were really nice, I no longer feel that way because I've really grown into this niche world. This is definitely one that I think somebody will get a lot of use out of. This is like a blackberry kind of blueberry-ish scent, but it's sweet, so it definitely has that vanilla in there. I'll probably get use out of it, but once again, not one that I would personally repurchase or highly recommend. This is one I just can't get rid of, honestly. I wish I could, but nobody wants it, and I wouldn't do it to my friends because they probably wouldn't know what to expect. This is a cocoa scent from Kim Kardashian West's fragrance. I fell for it once, never again. I don't particularly like this scent. I was really interested in getting a chocolate scent, and at the time those were just not as easily accessible as they are now. Yeah, do not recommend, but I can get through this. I just need to do that. So yeah. One of my favorite kind of more musky scents is Clean's Skin Reserve Blend. Absolutely love this one. I've already gone through multiple smaller versions, and now I have my Big Daddy size, which once again I am kind of babying because I don't really want to buy another bottle, if we're being honest. My favorite bottles I always try to baby. This is definitely one of them. Highly recommend. Ellis Brooklyn Fawn is a very unique scent. It is sweet. I would say there's some like orange or ylang ylang in there. There's definitely vanilla in there, and there's some like sandalwood in the base. It's really nice. It's a more traditional niche scent though, so if you are more into designer and you want to step into niche, this would be an easy way to do that. And then I have Sci-Fi, which is not so easy niche scent to get into. This has like a kind of pool vibe to it. It smells kind of what's it called, whatever the chemical that people put in pools, like not bleach, but it has that type of vibe to it, but in a good way. I don't know how to explain it. I like it. I wear it on occasion. Once again, I was able to get through travel sizes prior to picking these up full bottle, and now I have them, and you know, I'll get through them eventually. I got a lot to get through though, so there is that. I promise you, we are getting closer to the end. So many things. I just saw that I lied recently, and I do have another YSL. This is YSL Libre. Is this the Parfum? Yeah, this is the Parfum version, which I want to say they came out with 2 years ago now. I really love this. This is a very strong orange with a very strong vanilla. I know their most recent one has an even stronger hint of vanilla. I really like this version though, so I'm probably going to get through this, and maybe I'll get a similar size, if not smaller, for their most recent version and see if that's something that I want. But you know, I have a lot, so I don't really need to pick that up just yet. Sarah Jessica Parker's Stash was a very classic at the point of me coming into perfumes, and I wanted to have that classic in my collection. It's a really nice scent, especially for the price. It has some sophistication to it that you would not expect for something that is like $20. So I'm so happy to have it in my collection. Definitely not something that I think you need to go back and pick up like I did, but I just wanted to have that kind of reference point. Another one that I wanted the reference point is Swiss Arabian's Casablanca. This is it smells like what I would say like a dessert wine would smell like. It has like that fizziness to it. It has the grapes to it. It's nice. I think it's cute. $20 or so on Amazon. Not too bad. So I'm not mad that I picked it up. Then we have one of my favorite scents, which is Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid. I am almost done with this, and this again is in my project pan. This is a really nice scent. I get so much use out of this, and yeah, I highly recommend this scent personally. I do know that there are some other scents that I find are very similar, so do you have to pick this particular one? No, but I really love this scent, so I would recommend at least something in a similar DNA type. Okay, keeping it going, we have Frances de Bois Minute Demi, Demi, something like that. It's Demi's brand, Demi Rowling, her collaboration with Frances de Bois. This smells so good. It really does. It has chocolate, it has vanilla, it has some form of sandalwood if I remember correctly. It's a really nice scent. Once again, this is a scent that if I ever get into actively dating, this is one I think would be great for that. And yeah, I really like it. I don't know if it's still available. It's been some years, like I said, since I've really highly focused in on perfumes. So yeah, I don't remember, but really good scent. I would recommend. A brand that originally I paid attention to because they were available at Sephora is Chris Collins. This is a model turned owner of a perfume or cologne range as well, and this is Dense Sauvage. This was my favorite at the time. They've come out quite a few since, but this is the one that I have, and this is a beautiful kind of winter scent. I really do enjoy it, and yeah, that's why I picked up the full size after going through the samples. I believe this is my second bottle at this point of Jazz Club. This is my favorite. Last year, although I did have By the Fireplace as well, I just didn't use it as frequently. I had to kind of force myself to use it, whereas Jazz Club was just an easier reach for me personally. And I find that this just has a little bit more vanilla, although there is some sandalwood, whereas By the Fireplace literally smells like you're by a fireplace, so it's a little bit deeper than what I kind of naturally will reach for on a daily basis. So this is the one for me so far. I definitely do want By the Fireplace, but just in a smaller bottle. This is their 3-ounce bottle. I'd probably get that in a 1-ounce bottle. But right now, this is the only one that I have full size, so yeah, there is that. This is a scent that I picked up early on in my perfume journey. This is Obsession by Calvin Klein. I don't believe they still make this anymore, but I got this bottle somehow. And this is just what I would consider a straight up amber bomb. If you are really into amber, this is the scent for you. I will still reach for this on occasion, although I do find that this does have some masculine presenting features now that I've gotten more into fragrance. So just have that in mind if you do reach for this. Juliette Has a Gun Paris Ink is basically just a skin tone scent, pretty musky, but a very light musk at that. I went through a phase where I was using this quite a lot. I still have quite a lot in this bottle, and although I think this is a little bit more than Juliette Has a Gun, not a perfume, because it does have that more pear scented note to the DNA of not a perfume, this is not one that I think I'll repurchase because I just want a little bit more than even what this provides to me. And then last in this little rotation is Elizabeth Arden's Fifth Avenue Royale. And this is such an interesting scent. Once again, I picked this up through one of those cheaper kind of affordable sites, maybe $20 if that. This is an easy pick up for me on an everyday. I think I could get use out of it, but I also wouldn't hate if somebody pulled this out of my collection to, you know, have for themselves. It's not very fruity. I would say this is kind of a natural fruit. It's not overly fruity. I don't know. It's more vanilla than fruit in my opinion, with maybe some smoked sandalwood or something in there. It's fine, not great. That's how I feel. First, of course, I forgot another Juicy Couture, and this is Majestic Woods. This is really interesting woody scent from Juicy Couture. I would say this is definitely far from their original DNA. This is very woodsy. Like this is, I would still say a very like feminine presenting scent, but extremely woodsy. It's like a burnt woods coming out of this. It's really nice though. And the vanilla does present itself once you spray it on your skin, but just know it's not more along with what they are typically known for in this range. Then I have this Spark scent. Honestly, this was just something that I picked up. I believe this had the scent notes of amber and vanilla in it, and that's why I wanted to try it out. I think it's fine. It's not something that I'd say you need to write home about. It's just something that has kind of continued to stay in my collection. Just, it doesn't take much room in the actual collection, and I don't mind it. So that's why it's here. This originally was my peachy scent of choice, and this is David Yurman's Exotic Essence. Really nice scent. Although, you know, it's not beloved, it's still loved, if that makes sense. Then we have Nishane's 100 Silent Ways. This is a great scent. This, it has some orange, some ylang ylang, some vanilla. It has sandalwood in there. All of these triggers for me when it comes to my preferred scent notes and family. So I absolutely love this. It's definitely one that I'm going to baby because I really, really enjoy it. I also have Givenchy's L'été de Rouge, and this is another really good berry chocolate, not even chocolate. They might actually have some chocolate, but it's definitely, in my opinion, as I always say, Coca-Cola in a bottle, but in the best possible way. It is addictive. I absolutely love this. This is a favorite top scent for me when it comes to my perfumes. Then we have Kayali's Love Fest Burning Cherry. I actually prefer this over Tom's Forward Cherry scent, in case you were wondering. And the scent notes here are burning cherry, raspberry, praline, palo santo, guaiac wood, and patchouli. And I just think this smells so much more interesting, so much more intoxicating. It's just perfect for my nose. I absolutely love it. Lastly, but certainly not least, is my bottle of Baccarat Rouge 540. This is another bottle I baby. I'm not really pressed to get through this very quickly. This is only the 1 ounce. No, this is the 2 fluid ounce. I could not afford the 3 fluid ounce. It's just insane how expensive these bottles are, but it is a really good scent. I absolutely love it. It's a very nice kind of musky, airy scent. Great scent. But yeah, you have to be willing to drop some money on this baby. 2 scents that I picked up at the very end of kind of allowing myself to really go in on perfumes are these babies. And there's a reason behind them. So this is Ambrosia Imperial. And this is, I believe, the collaboration that they did with one of my favorite YouTubers here. And of course, my brain is blanking. It's AI the Great. She's a really good YouTuber. And of course, the notes are still here on this card. This has banana, rum, Brazilian orange, cinnamon, and Davana, all in the top notes. And this is a really interesting scent. I haven't really given this much of a shot because, like I said, I picked this up pretty much at the tail end of me really allowing myself to pick up a lot of scents. So I really need to give this more of a shot, but I'm finally going to take them out of these like coffin packaging and just kind of throw away the packaging because it's just taking up so much room. But yeah, in case you want to see all the notes, I will just put it on the screen for you guys. And yeah, this is, like I said, in collaboration with AI the Great. This is the one that I meant was with one of my favorite YouTubers, and this is Mahin Casanode, and this is why I made the order, because it was originally releasing at the time, and this is with Sharita M. So when I picked this up, she had a deal going with the brand, and so I was able to get these for a discounted price. And then top notes here are bergamot, vanilla ice cream, and casmerian. And once again, I haven't really given this much of a shot. This is just one of those scents that I've been keeping in this thing. So I hope to give it more of a shot this year. And especially now that I'm taking out the packaging, I'm sure I will. So that's it. I have so many perfumes, and I am currently kind of redoing my beauty space collection so that that can just look a little bit better. And hopefully in doing so, I will get some form of storage in which my bottles don't get so dusty. I'm sure you saw and were probably annoyed the whole time. I was just taking off layers of dust on quite a few of these scents. So that's definitely something I want to look into, and hopefully I can do that in the future. But you know, small steps when it comes to redoing your beauty organization. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was such a long one. I apologize for that, but that's kind of honestly why I was avoiding this video. There is one other collection video that I've been avoiding, and I hope to get that up very soon. But until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.